right, so rock and roll was really the savior of the 70s, in my opinion.
I'm a disco man myself.
What about you?
Man, I like hip hop. I love hip
Hip
hop.
hop is dead.
It is. It's been dead, honestly.
What's up, everybody? Faculty Lounge Podcast, episode 41. All right, so we dead in the middle of a midlife crisis, man, and we got a guest for y'all. First guest of 2019.
What's going on, man?
All right, I don't know this guest. This is Anonymous's guest. Oh, no. This is Elton's guest.
Yes.
There is no more Anonymous. Tell him why.
No, I'm still
No more anonymous.
So I'm
Since
still
when?
anonymous, right?
Uh-huh.
It's just no more AKA this, AKA that.
Thank
AKA
God.
all that other stuff.
About time.
But if you want to find me on social media, I'm still anonymous.
DOAKA. Yeah. I like that. All right. You got to introduce your guest, fam.
All right.
What's up, bro?
So today's guest is none other than the young Jennifer.
That was a horrible
That
introduction,
was horrible.
I didn't want to, give away too much of anything. I didn't want to go too far in this way or too far that way.
I go by JB, so.
JB.
Young
Not-
JB,
not
not the
Pritzker.
block boy.
Nah, Pritzker.
Not Fat Pritzker. Screw you, man.
That's Pritzker.
You're Governor Pritzker.
I like that.
Fats Pritzker.
Yeah. It sounds like he looks like a Fats.
Fat P. Hell no.
Yeah, I fuck with him though. Shit, he's gonna get that the weed legalized and shit. So.
Hey,
So now you think he just said that like a Trump
Hold
build
on,
the
man.
wall
Hold
type
on.
situation?
hold on.
What's
Hold
up, man?
on.
What's up? What you going through over there, man?
I care about you guys.
All right.
How was your weeks? How was your week?
It was mine.
Jesus, y'all just want to get right into shop talk.
That's exactly how he does it at work too.
Man,
Just jumps right into it.
my week was weekly.
My
Face
week was
ass,
mine.
boy. My week was mild. JB, how was your week?
Shit, mine was lit.
Lit?
Hell yeah.
You was out?
Hell yeah, I got drunk.
Yeah, I got drunk too yesterday. I think I'm still a little drunk from this morning.
Hey, I'm pretty hungover
This
today.
morning.
Man, look, I had Johnny Red Neat. Do it. What you was sipping on?
I don't got nothing right now.
No, I'm saying last night.
Shit, Remy. My
Remy.
favorite.
Wait. All right. So I had ran into these Mexican dudes at the liquor store one time, and they was mixing Remy with orange juice.
Oh,
What do you subscribe to when drinking cognac?
Monster. And I mix it together. I don't care.
This cognac shit just keep getting crazier
Yeah,
and crazier, bro.
Like if you know how you're supposed to drink cognac.
Warm, neat.
Yeah, but that's
Hell,
I don't know, man.
I
That
can't.
just seems like a task.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to drink hot liquor.
But you
I
you
do.
drink warm whiskey though.
Yeah, I do.
Room temperature.
I don't drink nothing warm. That shit needs to come out the freezer.
And that's you drinking that monkey oil. Pouring that Earl in your cup. I can't. It's too thick, man. And then you don't taste shit when it's that cold.
Yeah, see, the first shots got to be cold.
Yeah.
After the first 2 shots, then you can drink the warm liquor.
Yeah.
Like then it's like, okay, I'm ready for it. It's not like jumping in Lake Michigan. You can't just go for it off top. You know what I'm saying? It's rough. It's gonna be a rough night.
Yeah, man.
My night was rough.
Man, mine too. I was out. The old man was out. This the midlife crisis series, so I was definitely out.
What were you doing?
What? I was out popping my collar. What you mean I was doing?
I ain't mad at you.
I was getting jiggy with it.
Okay. I ain't mad at you.
Nah, I was at a goddamn thought zoo. I was at the thought zoo watching Thougtzilla.
You bring any thoughts home with you?
Nigga, no, I didn't bring. I'm a committed man. Hey, Butters, I love you, baby. But anyway, I was at the Thought Zoo, aka the Hookah Lounge. Now I thought the Hookah Lounge was passe, but they real life in there getting they snaps off and drinking Douce.
Yeah.
Douce snaps off and lap dances.
Because all hookah lounges are BYOB. Well, most of them are.
And this joint stayed open till 5 in the morning. And what did I discover when I came out? The car that I came in was gone.
Hey man.
Oh wow.
That's Rambo.
Bruh, I'm coming off
Rambo's last attack.
This is Rambo country. I'm coming off the nastiest smoking session I've had. I mean, it tastes good, but as smoke, I smoke cigars.
Yeah.
So I'm like, man, what is this shit? Got my whiskey tasting like cotton candy and shit.
Oh, they have flavors, right?
Yeah, it was,
Yeah, I don't want none of that.
yeah. So I ended up having to go get the car to tow and shit. Like, a good night quickly turns bad when there's supplemental monies being spent.
Yeah.
Like, every dollar I brought out to enjoy my midlife crisis went to getting the car out the pound.
Man, you gotta stop saying midlife crisis because it's gonna send you into a real midlife crisis.
Bruh, you supposed to have midlife crises.
Right? That's part of life.
Yeah.
You know what I was doing this morning when I got home from
You
work?
supposed to buy a motorcycle, fam.
I Googled, no lie, I Googled moped prices.
You gonna be out here on a Vespa?
Yeah, man.
Boy, if you don't get
I'm
your
on
I swear, you better not pull up to work on a moped.
metrosexual ass on here, boy.
I'm gonna do that shit, man.
What's wrong with you?
Give me a 1981 Honda.
Hell no.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. So we was lit, and your week was weekly.
Yes.
Yeah, man.
I'm a very stately individual.
Yes, you are. You eat cake donuts and drink black coffee and read a good old-fashioned newspaper.
Hey, ain't nothing wrong with the newspaper.
Like, you
man.
got the best phone money can buy. You read the newspaper. Fuck.
You know what? He's not alone. There are people that come into our job literally mad if the paper's not there.
Those are people without podcasts.
Those are
You have a
people-
responsibility.
Those are people with track phones.
I'm talking shit. These are people that have nothing to do but wait on the bag.
Man, they just, man. I don't want to be that guy in Chicago. Like, I feel like Chicago's got a 30-year expiration date. Like, whether you were born here or you moved here when you were 15 or 20, 30 years after you moved to Chicago, you got to leave.
Shit, I'm 10 years in being here and I'm ready to go.
Oh, where you from?
I'm originally from Minnesota.
Minnesota? Go like Minnesota. How you feel about Lil Yachty disrespecting your city with that?
I don't even care. Yeah. I don't care about him either. He doesn't add anything.
You from Minneapolis?
St. Paul.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's the same thing, basically.
You a Prince fan?
No, not really. I mean, I respect his work. I'm just personally not a fan.
You a Vikings fan?
Yes, and a Bears fan.
Oh my God.
I'm both.
You can't be both.
I'm both of them. Yes, I can.
Cannot be both.
I got ties to both.
All right.
I'm just saying, like, if the Bears don't win and the Vikings were to win, like, I wouldn't be mad. Come on, man. We all know Green Bay is the real ops.
Yeah, man. You bringing guests on here.
Green
not
Bay
fans.
is the real ops. Okay,
That's true. That's true.
You know,
that is the ops.
Like, are the Vikings really? You know, are they even really?
They did have Culpepper.
Dante.
Yeah.
And Chris Carter and Randy Moss.
Yo,
but
Randy
fuck them
Moss
though. We had Sweetness. We had Walter Payton.
Yeah.
God damn it. Yeah.
You know, I think
we
this
got
is
Khalil
the
Mack.
most positive conversation we've ever had about football on this podcast.
Because football is great. It's
love
just the
football, man.
NFL that suck dick.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Man.
Bunch of old white men that own them. That's
You was
why.
and look, all right, now we can jump in. You was talking about that shit earlier. You was talking about slaves and J. Cole and how he's so big and the master so little.
Yeah.
Look at Robert Kraft. And then look at fucking whoever. Pick the big black lineman on the Patriots.
The big black guy.
The big black guy that wears the helmet.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's the same deal.
I guess the difference is Robert Kraft's money is put up somewhere. You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah.
Whereas back in the day, the slave was the money.
Uh-huh.
Like, this is my machinery. This is my...
Everything.
Yeah.
This is my sex toy. This is my machine.
Mm-hmm.
This is my cook, cleaner.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's some...
The wet nurse.
I'm going to get mad early.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man.
You
All
don't
right,
have
all right.
to-
Wait. All right, so JB, since you the guest around here, we're going to let you kick it off, man. Where we going? What we doing first? Let's start the conversation rolling.
Well, fuck it. Let's talk about San Francisco and how they're expunging all them cases, man.
Legalize it update.
Man.
Fuck yeah.
That's like one of the best moves that they could make, though, honestly. And I think that Chicago should follow suit. You know?
Yeah, that's big, though.
Yeah, man.
I mean, that's going to clear a lot of, opportunities for people that definitely were being held back from their record,
People who couldn't vote.
Yep.
Yeah.
People who
Yep.
couldn't
That's
get a
important.
decent job.
Yep.
People who couldn't...
2020's coming up, man, when the elections hit.
Yeah, man.
That's
It's
important
gonna
that those
it's
people are going to be
different.
able to have a voice.
See, you know what I was thinking about. So they letting all these people with weed convictions out of jail, right?
Mm-hmm.
What happens to privately owned prisons that a huge chunk of their population will no longer be accessible?
They'll find something else.
Yeah.
And that's the fuck shit.
It's
man.
always gonna be something
But it's
else.
fucked up that they don't treat the opioids like they treated the weed in the 90s and the 2000s.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah, they don't.
like these opioids, you can. So you can in 2001, if a police would have stopped us and the car smelled like weed, we was going to jail.
Mm-hmm.
There was impounding
your car.
You know,
yeah. I definitely went to jail for weed between the years of 2000 and 2003.
Yeah.
I went to jail like 4 times for weed.
Yeah.
4 times?
Yeah.
In one year or just within
No,
that
between
time?
those years, like being a high school student, smoking weed like high school is supposed to.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to jail and having to hide that shit from my mama, making my brother come and pick me up from the station and shit.
Now this opioid crisis though, you got police riding around with EpiPens. Like,
right. But can they legally inject you?
Yeah, they've been
they're
trained.
trained
The
for
ones
that,
that
yeah.
hold,
Right.
the ones that have them have been trained on.
So
how to
they're
use
like part EMT too.
it. Yeah.
Okay.
Supposed to be.
Right.
And that's crazy. You know how much EMTs make?
Not a lot.
EMTs make like $14 an hour.
Yeah. Right. I thought it was like, because I had applied for EMT some time ago. It was like 17.
Yeah. It's
And it's like I make more than that doing what I do now.
Right.
Yeah.
And it's like you got to move
I
vomit
literally
out
make
the way.
more than that, and I work at a gas station, you know. So
Look at this shit.
crazy.
You got this naked, sweaty man with vomit all around this. You got to clear that to get his airway open.
Yeah.
For $14 an hour?
yeah, but people at McDonald's want to get paid like what?
God bless them. Right. Ooh, you snap.
That's crazy.
You
though.
snap,
I'm
fam.
just saying.
So, all right, I'm thinking about
That's. I mean, well, going back to that though, you got to think about it. People at McDonald's are working for this big multi-trillion-dollar corporation.
Yeah.
Like y'all need to give us more. Just like people that work at Walmart.
Honestly, though, you
this
gotta.
corporation needs to pay me more because they make so much off of my minimum wage labor.
yeah.
I think that's true, but I also think that people are responsible too, like for learning new skills, like move up in the world. Then, like if you're just relying on jobs like that, like I feel like you gotta be willing to like learn more and do more.
Yeah, because don't nobody give a fuck that's working overnight at Walmart. Everybody getting high at work. So speaking of getting high and speaking of McDonald's and Walmart minimum wage, back to this marijuana thing, we talked about this, almost a year ago. Once all of these states, once it's legal in every state, once the whole country decriminalize it, what you think gonna happen in the Supreme Court when it comes to drug testing? Because we all know marijuana stay in your system for 30 days. I could have smoked. Right. I could have smoked weed 2 weeks ago. But you can drop me, and if it says it's, that I smoked weed sometime in the past 90 days, my job can be in jeopardy. That's like damn near like unconstitutional or some shit.
Yeah, I mean they'll have to amend it at some point.
They gotta amend the drug testing policies like universally.
I mean they gotta do that.
It's still not federally legal.
Yeah,
right.
so
So drug testing policies are federal.
and it's never gonna be legal for like depending on like what your job is. You know, like a police officer, army. It's never gonna be
like I don't want Joe firefighter high on the truck coming to save my black ass. I just don't want that.
But if he does that on his own time when he's not working,
exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Like I want my firefighters to take edibles to relax themselves, so when they do go back to work, they can be ready to work. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because I mean they work 3 days and they get like 4 days off. Like you get enough time for the effects to wear off. You know?
Like I want the guys that are suffering from PTSD or what's the concussion thing?
Concussions.
What Eric Hernandez had.
Suicide.
You know how your brain mess up from having the concussions in the NFL? Like marijuana helps with that.
You talking about Alzheimer's? No, the shaky.
Nah. I can't think of the name of it, but it was the Will Smith movie when he was the doctor that discovered. Nah, it's a technical term for it.
Oh man, I know what you're talking about.
Right, we some dumbasses, man, because we all supposed to know
This
this.
is how we know that we smoke too much weed.
Now this is the beautiful thing about people our age.
What's that?
Like anybody else would have already detached from the human connection in the conversation
And went right
and
into
just
the
went in
phone.
and Google it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But we're actually like
Trying to figure
trying
this
to
fucking
use our
thing
brain
out.
and
Yeah.
our memory, trying to make it happen without Google.
Yeah.
Like, and I think that's what you mean is dying. You know, that
Yeah.
you can sit
That's
there for
the lost
45
art.
Yeah, that's the lost art of the conversation.
Because we
Just
can
sit
sit
there.
here and not know, and it's okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and we
You know
can
what I'm
talk
saying?
about it and talk about it and keep thinking about it until it pops into one of our heads and one of us says it.
Yeah.
You know?
So I mean, I think that once it's legal across the board, man, something gonna change. Cause it's gonna have to.
It needs to. I mean, they need to amend a lot of drug laws as they are anyways.
Right, because
Yeah.
the war on drugs,
They gotta
is
stop
over.
treating it as
Yeah.
like, you know, that was in the whole Nixon era. Like, they gotta stop treating it as like crime and actually help people
Yeah.
get off of it.
Yeah.
Like y'all caught El
Stop
Chapo.
locking them up.
Y'all need to chop that up as the dub and end the war on drugs.
Yeah.
Like, man, because y'all
Yeah,
caused.
But they
I'm
not
pretty
though,
sure
because that's
he's
money.
not the
That's
biggest
all
one,
money.
though.
Oh no, it's gonna be a
Chapo's
bigger
not the
one.
biggest one,
It never
'cause
stops.
Pablo
Never.
was big.
Yeah, it's never gonna stop.
Griselda
It
was
wasn't
big,
even.
you know?
They even said Chapo wasn't even the real guy behind it all.
No.
Like,
So there's
I can't
still
remember the
other
guy's
ones
name, but there's
bigger
another
than him.
guy that's bigger than him that's running shit right now.
Yeah.
And low key, there's a lot of Mexican billionaires out there.
Mm-hmm.
Like
Yeah.
the richest Mexican dude, he got rich off phone cards. Like
Oh yeah,
he's
yeah,
worth like
yeah.
What do you
100
mean?
billion.
Yeah, like the,
just
the
prepaid
calling
phone
cards, the long
Mhm.
distance calling cards.
Mhm.
Yeah.
He got rich off of that.
So look, right,
He's smart.
we talking about weed and we talking about Mexico. Mexican, I think all the weed that we first smoked came from Mexico, right?
That Mexican brick weed.
That
yeah.
brick
Oh,
nasty
yeah.
fish
You buy a
food
half
weed.
ounce and it's
Full of
still shaped
seeds.
like a fucking
Yeah,
brick.
Sticks and seeds, I
you can get a
swear.
pound of that shit for $100.
Man, so when I was in Houston in 2005, you could get a QP for $100.
Damn.
I could actually go to the projects as a Chicagoan and get a QP for like 125, 110. If I knew the person that was taking me, I could get it for $100.
So look, right,
You know?
I'm thinking about this shit. They pioneered getting that nasty ass weed over here for us high school kids, right?
Yeah.
How come they never changed with the times? How come we not getting sour from Mexico? They got the pipeline, they got
that
the
shit
tunnels.
Just grow. That shit's like
They worry more
natural.
about cocaine, honestly.
Yeah. That's
Coke
what's
moves more
But they
money.
got cocaine coming from Mexico though. Cocaine don't grow in Mexico, do it?
No, but they sell a lot of it.
But they using that pipeline for cocaine.
yeah.
Oh hell.
I would love to smoke some purple that came
Some
right from
Acapulco Gold.
Yeah.
From Acapulco.
yeah, like some
Yeah.
good weed from Mexico because
Real
it
good
holds a
weed.
special place.
I
That
don't
dirt pack
think so.
weed in that big
See,
ass Philly.
I feel like it's embedded in our brain that bad stuff comes from down, good stuff comes from up.
Shit, I love
So-
tacos, man.
So
Them came from down.
I've always
Hell yeah.
associated
Love tacos, man.
I love tequila. That
brick
came from
weed.
down.
See, I've always associated brick weed with Mexico, and I've always associated the good shit with British Columbia, like BC, up in Canada.
All right.
That's where all the good shit was coming from back when we was in
I
high
remember
school.
bcbuds.com.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember
You know?
that.
Yeah.
Back when in the America Online days, showing some age around
The
this.
dial-up days.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so shit. What y'all think about R. Kelly eating a Big Mac when he got out of jail?
I love Big Macs. What's wrong with
I hate
that?
Big Macs.
Man, look.
I don't like nothing bigger than a dub
Right.
dub.
Listen to me, man. You're R. Kelly.
Uh-huh.
You just been in the county. You still got that county on you. I feel you. You gonna want what you want. But do you think he paid for that? What's the number on the Big Mac meal?
Number
Number
one.
That-
one.
Number
I've
one.
eaten McDonald's in quite some time. But
But the Big Mac is like the thing.
it's the top of the line, right?
Yeah.
Did he pay for that Big Mac meal?
Of course. Who else paid for it?
Right? They don't give you
Who else
extra
paid for him to
sauce
get out of
free.
jail?
They charge you for extra
You
sauce.
see where I'm
No,
going
they didn't
here?
give
Why
him
didn't
no
he
Big
go to
Mac.
her restaurant then?
She got a
What?
restaurant?
Yeah, she has I forgot what it was called, but
Enlighten me.
yeah,
I didn't-
she has a restaurant and it's on, I believe, on the south side.
Bruh, so you
Yeah.
think he had McDonald's money? Is that where it stops? Because look, I found out he did not.
So
he
you
didn't.
saying he don't got
I
McDonald's?
think he got hella
Look,
money. Put
what I
up
found
somewhere.
out is he didn't get any. He doesn't own I Believe I Can Fly.
Yeah.
He does not own it.
That's what he was saying. Like,
Wait, who owns it then?
I
Space
don't.
Jam, right?
Right. I think Disney might have bought it from him.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it's like, man, when you ain't getting no royalties,
Yeah.
that money gonna be going real. Especially how Kels play, the payoffs and the
Yeah, man, them
Well,
payoffs.
private jets
and he
stuff.
he owes a lot of money for child support. Too.
Child support, and then you
Yeah.
got the other something he got to pay. You got to pay the rent for the studio.
I really
That's
think that he
another
got a lot of
100,
money put
200,000.
up somewhere though. There's no way that this man is that
Nah,
broke.
nah.
He's hiding his
You know
money
who
because
did it right?
he
Who
didn't
did it
wanna-
right was Allen Iverson. Allen Iverson.
His
listened
wife
to
did
his
that.
people.
Yeah.
His wife did
Yeah,
that.
his wife did
yeah.
that.
So like when he turns 50, he's
The
gonna be
trust-
worth 50 again.
Yeah, his wife did that.
Because he blew it.
Yeah.
He said he was broke.
Yep.
But he blew all his money, but he got $50 million set to the side.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, he
But
was
you know, we
smart.
seen music. Look at these. Look, all right, perfect example. Let's look at the rappers from the '80s. A lot of these rappers are getting sick and can't afford health care. A lot of
Yeah.
'80s rappers are dying broke.
Yeah, I mean, but
So
that was
it's-
before the money.
Nah, man, it don't got nothing to do with the money. It's the machine.
Mm-mm.
It's the machine. That machine gonna chew you up and spit you out unless you on top of your game.
It's financial literacy.
And he's
Yeah, you
illiterate.
You gotta know what you're
Exactly.
doing.
Yeah. So that's what I'm saying.
He
Like,
said he was illiterate. He
Yeah.
said he couldn't read the damn contract, so he just signed it and
that's what I'm
Get the
saying.
move.
Like, it's not unbelievable for me because he has so many things against him
yeah.
versus his ability to create great songs.
Yeah, man. I
Right.
feel like he needs. So what I've heard, what I've been hearing for the last 6 months is that R. Kelly had a lot of yes men around him. He had no reason to learn how to read because everybody around him just said yes all the time.
And that's a
Right.
fucked up thing to say,
Uh-huh.
man.
like so.
Like,
he
you
didn't
think
have
about-
to get better or get smarter.
Think about the
Whereas-
slaves that died for learning how to read.
Yeah, like think about Jay-Z.
Yeah.
Going back to Jay-Z, how he listened to Dame Dash
Mhm.
and how they made it to
That
where
was the best move he made, man. You gotta teach yourself how to be financially stable and
Yeah,
you know invest in yourself and in what you're doing with your life. You
Like,
know,
so I had a manager at an old job, and he asked me, "Are you in school?" I guess he thought I was like a high school dropout. He
Yeah.
didn't know I was a college dropout. But he whatchamacallit.
The
He,
real kind.
He didn't know that I was an educated guy, you know,
Uh-huh.
and he just told me 10% of your income should go to self-help, like education, like buy a book, read that book, learn about yourself, like learn about something, whether it's if you want to be a manager, learn about managerial skills. If you want to be a financial person, buy a financial literacy book and read that.
Learn the language you want to speak.
Exactly.
Yeah, like, but 10% of your income should go to educating yourself.
Yeah.
Is that the tithes that the church takes from you? Like the church tells you, give me 10%, when it's really you're supposed to give yourself 10%.
Well, I mean, because if you look at organized religion, it's all a system of re-education.
Yeah,
You know, you come in a sinner and you leave out, you know, with some salvation.
but what they're not teaching you is, hey, this 401k does this, this IRA does this.
well, I think that's stuff that they need to implement in the schooling system, though. Like they don't have any of that.
And they
you
don't
know?
want to teach you how to get rich. You ain't gonna work no job if you start your own business. School is
Yeah.
making
They don't-
employees.
But
Yeah.
that's where it starts.
true.
Like, man, they
know?
building 20 new targets in the next 20 years. We need people to work this kiosk. Man,
kiosk.
Pretty
sell
soon
this froyo.
Pretty
fam.
soon, it's not even gonna be people though. It's gonna be
Yeah.
them self checkout machines and stuff
You
like
go to
that.
McDonald's.
Amazon Go, look at that.
Yeah, I seen the McDonald's thing. I was watching Rogan, and he had a presidential candidate on, and he was saying by 2030, all the trucking jobs gonna be automated, like all of them.
I don't think so, man.
That's
I don't
crazy.
think that's ever gonna happen.
They doing that with Lyft?
Look, what's gonna happen is, you gotta think, because the self-drive shit, right now, the truck can go straight, right? So the only thing you would need a human for is when it gets off the interstate.
You see,
I think it's
that's-
Domino's or Pizza Hut has a car that has
Yeah.
no driver and it delivers
Yeah.
your pizza to
and
you.
the thing opens up.
It's crazy.
pizza
Like
just slides
you have to
out.
like put your card in.
Yeah.
And, yeah.
So they was
But-
talking about universal income
But
once
what
people
won't
stop
happen-
working.
Oh, I'm saying is what won't happen is
Mm-hmm.
that because I'm saying automated driving won't happen all the way on a large scale
You
because human error. Like this car could be doing everything the rules of the road book says, But if you lit and you just came out that club and you drunk and you texting, you're gonna hit the automated car because the automated car made a full stop at the stop sign and you thought it didn't.
Not
So
necessarily.
you saying it can't judge?
Yeah, the automated car is not gonna be able to stop you from hitting.
See, but here's the thing.
But you can't stop
The-
somebody from hitting you. So I mean, what's the
Yeah.
difference?
The money that you're gonna save because you don't have to pay the disability from the driver that got hit. You don't have to pay him a salary. You don't have to
I wonder
pay
what's
him
like the
benefit
margin of
days,
error.
no vacation time, nothing.
Yep.
Like, is it like
It's 2%.
When you
it's-
think
it's
about it, I mean,
2%?
And 2%
how much
is
you make in
terrible.
a year? They're saving that
Yeah,
per person.
pretty much.
So you're saying that out of 100 automated rides, 98 of them are successful. Nobody hits them. They don't hit nobody. Nobody dies. Nobody.
But
gets
you got to
injured.
think, 2 fatal crashes out of 100 is unacceptable.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Especially if it's automated. Like, this is
Yeah.
unacceptable.
This is just a machine.
Y'all
out here
got to
killing
get
people.
this to under 0.5%
Yeah.
before people accept it.
Well, and it's not
Yeah.
even just cars either. Like, have you guys ever heard of Amazon Go? Like, there's a store
Yes.
in Chicago downtown,
Yeah.
and literally you can pick up. It knows what you're grabbing.
It's no
It's
humans in
cameras.
there.
It's-
It's no humans, right?
Yeah, it's no humans. Nobody that works there is
Yeah.
like, it's just all cameras, and it knows
Right.
it's connected to on your phone, so you could grab something from the cooler and put it back, and it knows that you put it back because the cameras.
Oh, shit.
That's crazy.
Sam's Club need that shit because motherfuckers be taking shit out of Sam's with
Shit,
this
they
shit.
take it to
Motherfuckers.
Walmart, man. They're gonna realize how much money
I've
they're losing.
I've never stolen anything from Sam's Club, all right? But I know people that use the Scan and Go app and be walking out of there with 10 cases of water. They throw them tortillas in there, you know what I'm saying, to get their items up, and they just leave. Yeah. But I'm scared. I'm scared of this automation shit because they talking about universal basic income. Like, there will be no jobs, no non-skilled jobs available for anybody.
Exactly why I was saying before what I said. Like, it's up to you to learn new skills because
Yeah.
at the end of the day, these jobs are not gonna get you far, and you're gonna be at a very low income.
But think about this though, right? So we in our 30s right now. So they saying this shit gonna happen by 2030. So by 2030, we'll be in our
50s.
mid-40s.
Yeah, mid-40s.
We'll be in our mid-40s, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Think about the dude that's been driving that truck, right? And he's in his mid-50s. What he gonna re-educate himself to do?
Breakdance.
Sell dick. That's it. He ain't finna become no fucking coder. What he gonna do?
Yeah, man, that shit's very important.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah.
I want to get my son in that shit as soon as possible.
Learn to code.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. The
Not
faculty
medical
lounge
coding in
tells you.
building, but computer coding.
Yeah, man.
Hey, low key, I was just talking about that. We were talking about MySpace and how I used to do all the coding for my own stuff,
Mhm.
on my layouts and stuff.
So
You
yeah,
learn.
man. See, that's,
But nah, seriously though, like you have to take initiative on your own. You can't accept people, expect people to hold your hand and tell you what to do. Like, you just gotta find something that you want to do.
So, finding something to do.
and that's the hard part. Cause I was talking to a dude at work the other night, and he was like, "I'm 55 years old, and I'm still trying to figure out what I want to be when I grow up."
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Like that's
People are not motivated. That's what it is.
see. I think that it's capitalism, like you say. Like, you can have things that you want to do,
yeah.
but you can't do what you want to do because you're too busy doing what you got to do.
Yeah,
Right.
and that's the whole mantra. Work hard, play hard. But you do what you got to do so you can do what you want to do.
Yep.
You know?
Nobody ever truly does what they want.
Yeah, because you're too busy doing what you got to do.
I think the people that go to Burning Man, that's the opportunity
that's
to do
what I
they
want to do, man. I want to do that.
Go
man.
to
wanna go
Burning
Burning
Man
Man
and
just
do
once.
exactly what you want.
Yeah, man.
Man.
And not even worry about anybody. Like, you might get a crowd cheering for you because
Yeah.
you're out there doing what the fuck you
Like,
want
you
to
can
do.
be P. Diddy
You know?
and walk around with a mini skirt and high heels on. And
Yeah.
it's okay
'Cause it's
Burning Man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would love to do Burning Man once.
Yeah, man. So I was thinking, right? When the last time you bought some music? Like, paid a fee
Last time
for
I bought
one
Every
piece of
month?
music? No. I'm talking about not a fee.
Like
I'm
a
talking about
subscription?
if you don't have internet, you can listen to this.
Oh.
If you don't pay a subscription, you can listen to this. When the
It
last
was
time you did that?
definitely a physical
It had to be a
CD.
CD, yeah.
So I feel liberated. Because in this age of the attack of the machines and shit taking over, I paid for some music.
Yeah, man, you did that, and
What
I was
music was
like,
this?
I paid for 2 Chainz album.
you didn't pay for 2 Chainz album.
Yes, I did.
You paid for a hat and some stickers, and then the guy that sold you the hat and the stickers was like, hey, listen to my mixtape.
So I paid for it. I paid for the opportunity to be able to listen to this on a CD.
Yeah,
Yeah. I paid for that.
I guess.
How much did you pay?
I paid $36.
$36 for a hat, a bunch of stickers.
So does this $36 go to 2 Chainz?
Mm-hmm.
It goes directly to him.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
Because
It's good
Yeah.
then.
like, is he good music still, or what is 2 Chainz?
Nah, he is not good music. He said it in the interview. I can't remember, but he was never good music.
Oh no.
No, he's just affiliated.
See, I feel like good music is not a real record label. It's just like a close.
Oh, it's very real. The people that signed
hallucinate-
to good music put out terrible albums. Unless your name was Kid Cudi, and he's no longer on good music.
He came back though. Well, he came back to work with.
Yeah,
Kanye.
he
didn't come
didn't-
back to sign.
Yeah.
What about Big Sean?
Big Sean, when the last time you heard? Big Sean just put a song out Friday too. Well, this week.
I haven't heard of Big Sean in a long time.
He was
The
depressed.
last
He
thing
was
was
fucked up.
Colin Kaepernick when they took the Colin Kaepernick out the NFL.
Man, cause you know him and Janae broke up and shit.
Yeah, that was the last time I heard of him when he
Yeah.
made music with her,
What these females be doing to these guys?
I don't know, man.
making them sad.
You got Mac Miller killed himself. Well, that wasn't really her though. Even though I do
Yeah,
feel like
people-
she's the devil, but I think
Why
it
do
was.
you think that?
Oh,
Man,
shit.
She's just.
Nah, man, people be going. Like a lot of people, they give her a lot of shit.
So-
like, I'm just curious on what you.
So
think
you
about
know
it.
the whole Illuminati thing,
Young
Jay
Ari.
Z,
Mm-hmm.
sacrifice to Leah, and
Oh.
all
Yeah.
these sacrifices going on.
See, this is what I'm talking about. When you go to the fringe, you go to the disrespectful places, man. Look
Like
at you,
the-
man.
I just feel like the whole bombing, you know what I'm saying? Like she's just always surrounded by death. You know
But
what I'm saying? Like,
but what would
was-
she have gotten from that if
Hey,
She was already Ari.
she was already?
she was light skinned
Super
Ari.
popular.
Now she dark skinned Ari. And that's the creepy part about it.
Look.
I seen something like was she on Nickelodeon? She was a Disney kid or something.
I don't know.
She was like 15 years old. She was like
I thought that was
little-
Selena Gomez.
Yeah.
No, it was Ariana Grande, a little white girl with
she
red.
was
I know
never
Selena
on
Gomez
Disney.
was on Nickelodeon
Yeah,
or Disney or some
Ari
shit.
was never on Disney.
Yeah.
Nah,
Nah.
I don't
man,
think so.
I saw a young picture of her. And she was like a totally different person. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? But it's just the fact that she's always surrounded by death, like the bombing, then the fundraising concert, then Mac Miller, and then Aretha Franklin's funeral. Like she's just like when she's making waves, it's always surrounded by death.
But you got to remember, we don't know Ariana Grande, so we don't know what she's like in her personal life. She
Right.
might just be that kind of person.
yeah, it's just like a dark soul.
Yeah,
Maybe things are just like gravitate towards
yeah, man.
that type of energy.
But look, right? Y'all took me away from the shit.
Hey man,
It was
what's the
him.
shits, man?
I'm talking about paying for music. I paid for, so I bought 2 Chainz album, right?
Yeah.
And I felt good because it's like, man, when they send me this download link, I can put this on anything I own and turn the internet off
You
and
can
listen to
legally burn a CD.
it. Exactly. And that CD is mine.
Yeah.
No LimeWire.
Yeah.
But it got me to thinking about De La Soul, man.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all know about what's
Yeah,
going on with De La
They're not
Soul.
getting them royalties,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah, De La Soul has been fighting with their label. It's been, what, how long since Me, Myself, and I? That was like 90?
Yeah. That was a long time ago.
Yeah.
A couple decades.
That's like 20 years ago.
Yeah.
That's like 20 years ago.
90 is 30 years ago.
30 years ago. 30
Yeah.
years ago. Since then, they've been beefing with their label trying to get paid right? Still ain't getting paid right. Now, they putting their albums on the streaming platforms, and they still ain't getting paid right.
Yeah, man. That's crazy, man.
I mean, it's very common though. I mean, they did that like with Lil Wayne. You remember when he wasn't able to release Carter 5 forever?
The streaming shit is crazy, and I would like to take this opportunity to recognize Young Vito, voice of the young people, and Tidal's refusal to stream De La Soul's albums.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
I mean, you gotta make a stand.
I would do the same thing with the miseducation of Lauryn Hill.
So we are consumers, all right? We live in the country. where consumption is the order of the day. How do you feel about streaming service? You love hip hop.
I do.
How do you feel about that streaming subscription you pay every month that's allowing this to go on with De La Soul? And think about all the other artists that aren't De La Soul.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not super educated on that topic, so like, it doesn't really cross my mind. Like, I love music, man, so I just subscribe to Apple Music, you know.
And that's the bad part.
Yeah.
They playing on your love for the music.
Yeah.
See, and the artists ain't getting nothing.
And that's partly
And I
my
guess-
fault, though. You know, I don't really pay too much attention because it doesn't affect me. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's how it is. You know, so Jay-Z, I give him props for doing that. You know.
Should we be buying music?
So I'm gonna say it like this: I'll buy the hardware. I don't need the software. I've always found the software for free, whether it was Fruity Loops 3 or 12 or Photoshop or Logic or Final Cut Pro. I'ma always try to find the software for free. You know what I'm saying? If I can get your music for free, remember downloading that shit? It was on LimeWire. It'd be like fucking T-Pain featuring Drag On and Swiss Beats.
And it'd be Soulja Boy tell him or some shit.
It's somebody else bullshit, but I was
Somebody
willing
was
to go
fucking
with
around
Soulja
with
Boy.
titles and stuff. Like, I'm gonna trick him with this one.
I'd be willing to download that shit for free.
You
but I'm not
download
gonna
like
pay
3
for that
different
shit.
versions because you don't know which one's the right one. Used to be me, man.
Yeah, but
Nice, a lot of viruses though.
I'm thinking about this shit, right? And I'm thinking about the future. I'm thinking about all the kids that have the dream to rap, to do anything involving music. And now it's getting to the point where streaming is legitimate. It's been legit. But we still don't know how those numbers work.
Yeah, exactly. Like, what I want to know is, how do porn stars still get paid?
Good fucking question. It's
the
so
same
much
thing,
porno.
right?
Supposedly, Pornhub's paying couples to send in videos. I thought about it.
So what Pinky said, I watched the video of Pinky, and she said, like the scenes that are short that you might see on X Video or Pornhub, right? That's part of a package. So they sell the whole package to the tube site. And the tube site chop it up into them shorter videos. And then you pay for like Pornhub Premium or some shit to get the full video.
Fuck that. I'm gonna watch whatever's free.
Right. I'm
I'm watching
find,
free porn.
Exactly.
I ain't that
I'm watching free porn. I'm listening to free music.
Okay.
I'm saying, if it's streaming, it's streaming. And
But
I'm
that
gonna
goes
find
that
a
goes
streaming
into the
service
whole
to-
that goes into the whole theme of what we was talking about the machines putting everybody out of work.
Because if you don't have title, you're gonna go on YouTube.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If title don't have what you want, then YouTube got it.
Are we creating our own demise?
Nah. See,
Because if
there's
nobody
always gonna be
buys
another way to
anything
buy
from
money.
humans and the machines do everything,
Yeah.
I mean, they still get money from it, from the
But they
streaming
don't
service,
get
but
the-
they don't get the same amount.
Like, they're getting the money that the guys in the 90s and 80s were getting.
yeah.
Right.
They're not getting that
They
ludicrous
getting that
check.
Michael Jordan rookie contract money.
Yeah.
But that's
when
why
they
they-
fucking Drake.
That's why
Yeah.
they're doing shows. You know, they charging all that money when they do concerts and stuff.
Yeah,
Before, concerts used to be like what, $5-10 when my mom was in the 70s and 80s and stuff. Now
Yeah.
I went and paid $5.50 for Drake tickets. For 2 Drake tickets was $5.50.
Goddamn, you pay
I-
you pay half a ticket to see Drake?
Yeah.
Get the fuck. Was it worth it?
Well, he ended up canceling the damn show. So
Jesus.
I got my money back.
Oh wow.
But
Oh, that's the show that he went and gave the little one in the hospital with the little girl, right?
that I don't
Yeah,
know.
because that was in Chicago. The
Yep.
breakdancing girl.
Say what's up to the live, y'all.
What's up, live?
What's up?
Hey, we ain't finna hold this camera like this, but what's up? And y'all can listen along to the podcast.
Yeah.
Say what's up, JB.
What's up, man?
Hey man, what's crack-a-lacking? All right, back to the show. So, yeah.
Put that shit right down.
So man, I was just thinking about, I was putting everything together with what we was talking about. Like the machines are taking over everything, and we paying them to do it.
Yeah.
Like we paying Amazon to put the stores out of business.
Man, I watched this crazy documentary about the global economy.
Yeah.
It's on Amazon right now.
Yeah.
Speaking of Amazon.
See that
it's
shit?
You gotta
man.
pay Amazon to learn
It's
about
the
it.
never-ending cycle of bug.
Yeah, man, it's Amazon Prime. It's literally on Amazon Prime right now. It's about the global economy, and it's Cyprus. That's a country, right?
Cyprus. Oh, and the bank run on Cyprus Bank.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and how,
boy.
how it was so easy to set up a company in Cyprus and just throw this $1 million of dirty money into it and pull it out clean.
Uh-huh.
Right.
And what they did when the shit crashed,
They took everybody money.
they took everybody money and they gave people a percentage of the bank. So now Russian mobsters own
The
the
banking
Bank of
system.
Cyprus. You know what I'm saying? So
Fucking Putin.
that's where it's at. Like the
Fucking
machines,
Putin.
it's not the machines that are taking over. It's the people who with the most money just found a way to get the job done for cheaper.
Yep.
So instead of hiring people, because you can't blame the machines. The machine ain't doing shit but what it's programmed
No,
to do.
that's why I
You know
said
what I'm saying?
you paying the machine to kill you.
Basically, I mean,
And somebody's getting paid for owning the machine.
Yeah, and that
You know,
person is God.
No, that person is Jeff Bezos.
No, I'm
Yeah,
saying
that
Jeff
guy.
Bezos is God.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah.
he.
Yeah.
Like a Bill Gates, Jeff Bezos.
Yeah.
Fucking,
But now, if you
yeah.
Jeff Bezos, like I'm not even mad at him. Honestly, he was smart. The moves that he made.
Like Amazon was a fucking bookstore.
Yeah.
He is very
Tell
very
you-
smart, man. Like that's
Oh,
the
fucking
type of shit I
bookstore.
want to
Nobody
do.
reads
Like
books.
And he knew that.
yeah,
So he went from being a bookstore to being
everything.
bigger than
Groceries,
eBay at what
everything.
eBay does, bigger than Paramount at what Paramount does, bigger than fucking Netflix at what Netflix does. Maybe not bigger than that, but competing. Like he's competing with Walmart,
He's in
Netflix.
And if you- and
every
if-
industry he's
and-
got.
Yeah.
And if you get up off your funky ass and go to a store, you can get that shit cheaper than what they selling it
And
for.
guess
on
what?
Amazon.
I'm that cheap
Because
motherfucker.
all the
I
stores
swear to
going out
God.
of business.
Yeah.
I was at the mall on early yesterday. Boy, everything's for sale. Because they can't keep up.
It was like
So it's
Kmart and
50%
Sears.
off, 60%
Yeah.
off, 70%. Take this from me, please. Just don't
$1.
use your phone.
Give me $1.
Give me $1.
Can I have one money, please?
Yeah, like man, we paying the machines to kill us, man, and it's starting to hit home, and once it hits home more and more, you gonna see fucking iRobot out here, man.
Man.
You gonna see mobs of people trying to block automated trucks off in the interstate.
I mean, honestly, we
And
are.
they just gonna stop. They ain't gonna hit nobody.
I feel like we are literally taught from the like when we're born and we're brought in this world to consume. So like that's why they had Easter shit out last month. Like
Yeah.
Yeah.
what?
Straight
Like you know what I'm
yeah.
saying? Like
Yeah.
they teaching you to
February
consume.
15th,
February
Easter shit.
15th. No, February 15th it went from red and white to a green and white and orange.
All right, it's Patty's Day.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
they make way more money off St. Patrick's
Yeah.
Day.
Literally
Yeah,
right
you know what I'm
after
saying?
Halloween. They don't even give a fuck about Thanksgiving.
They
They
said, "Fuck
got
Thanksgiving."
Christmas shit out. Like
Because for Thanksgiving, that means
Crazy.
that you're going to go home and not be at work. You're going to eat with your family. So that means it's going to be conversation.
You're gonna talk
They
to
don't-
people.
They don't want none of that
Man,
shit.
yeah,
none
we
of
want
that.
you to.
We want you to eat all this candy, catch sugar diabetes, and go straight to the mall. You're going to buy these gifts.
Cash out.
Yeah. And you got a whole month to think about what you're going to do for the next month. How you going to give us this money? You got a month to think about how you going to give us this money.
I feel like men don't make Easter baskets.
shit, I don't even.
Have you
make
ever got an
baskets.
Easter basket from a man?
Why?
That's what I'm saying. That's weird, right?
Only one time was there an Easter basket under my bed.
Who
growing
put
up.
it there? Who
Right.
put it there?
My mama, like she was so
Your
proud
mama,
of
I
herself.
thought you was gonna say like the gym teacher.
Right.
Coach Clyde put an Easter basket under my bed, right?
I've only ever had one Easter basket my whole life.
Damn.
I didn't even know you were supposed
Sorry
to
to
get
hear that,
No,
man.
kids
presents
feel
for it.
entitled to Easter baskets now.
Now I did an Easter egg hunt. You know what I'm saying? But like, and you go out and you find something and
Right,
you win
right.
a prize.
Yeah.
I used to
But
do that as
I
a
never
kid.
got shit for free for Easter. Like,
Man, look,
maybe a
kids
suit.
waiting
Yeah,
on
and-
them Easter
Hell yeah.
baskets,
And that
fam.
was it, a suit.
They will be
You know what
mad
I'm
as hell.
saying?
That
The
I got
worst
one.
gift you can give a kid.
Yeah, I gotta wear this suit now.
What the fuck am I doing?
And then I gotta go play the violin with this suit on with this fucked up line.
And there is no candy.
Damn.
There is no candy
There's
unless
no
you
candy.
hunt for it.
Yeah, man. Wasn't shit free.
All right, we got what 16 minutes, man. Let's get to some hard hitting, controversial topics, man.
Like T-Pain getting hit on stage.
Oh yeah, you did the bat mitzvah thing, right?
No, it was like a concert for like a teeny bop concert.
Yeah,
And they
yeah.
was
But it
throwing
was like
glow sticks at him and
it was
shit.
a Jewish concert.
Hold on, so
and none of the kids could stand
Wait,
up.
T-Pain did a Jewish concert?
Yeah.
What the hell?
in Denver.
Yeah.
And they was
He ended up leaving. They told him, like, man, go ahead, Joe.
What,
you-
like,
you
how
get
did that
paid.
even
Yeah,
happen?
you'll get paid. Just go.
yeah.
Because
Hey,
it's
man.
like you got T-Pain performing his greatest hits in front of 14-year-olds.
Yeah, I'm gonna buy you a drink.
Yeah.
I'm in love with a stripper.
Yeah, I'm sprung.
Maybe I'm
That
sprung.
probably wasn't the
Booty
best idea.
work.
They didn't think that all the way
Yeah.
through. I don't think.
Yeah, I don't think so. Like,
Motherfucker just saw T-Pain dancing on the gram, and they was like, "Oh, I want that."
they
old
listened
guy.
to Low by Flow Rider
yeah,
and thought that
Boots
was the
with
guy.
the fur.
yeah.
The boots with the fur. So, we talked about we got to do this. We got to get Offset because we talked about it last week.
Yeah, it was actually good. I actually enjoyed it. I was surprised.
Offset saved
'cause
the
it was,
Migos.
It was Big Rube, you know what I'm saying? And right after Big Rube, it was the best song on the shit. It was like, oh wow,
Yep.
this guy is really rapping.
Yeah,
like,
that hook, man.
yeah, right.
I felt that shit. Did
Like,
you
he
listen to
was-
Offset?
I didn't listen to the whole thing. I'm not a big fan, but I did listen to
Me
some.
I
of
couldn't
it.
make it through the whole thing neither.
I just kind of went through each song. You know what I'm
went through it.
saying? But
I tried and I couldn't
listened to
make
the
it,
whole
man.
thing.
I couldn't make it through the whole thing.
not a big.
No.
And
Now,
that's
was it
unusual
like-
for me because I am a Migos fan.
Now was it like me with Young Thug?
Nah.
Like, I made it 4 songs through, and I
No, hell no. It was just
Man.
like I
smoked 4 cigarettes during those 4 songs.
I just got tired of listening. I got tired of hearing his voice. Like, it
See, I had to
wasn't
listen to every song just to make sure.
right. And like maybe it's me
Yeah,
because
I
the
mean,
music ain't bad. It's not
'cause
bad.
I was expecting it to be horrible. I was expecting to get 4 songs in and be
Right.
confused, like what the fuck is this guy talking about? But he kept it on topic. He's a father of 4,
Yep.
and every song was about his family, what he's done for his mama, how his kids have moved him to be a better person, and how his daddy a cluck, and
Right.
he talked about everything in every song.
You know what this is? This is more adaptation. We talk about it all the time. We talk about new Nori versus old Nori. This is new Offset.
Yeah,
This is a
Possibly,
rebrand.
yeah.
Because it's which I mean, you got to figure.
He's-
Offset
is he splitting from the Migos?
officially.
He should
Offset
I think
is
he needs
officially
to.
the biggest one. Like,
because they can't
for the
make another
longest-
Culture album that sounds like Culture with Offset making music like this.
because it was official. Like it was Quavo at first. Quavo was like the guy, the breakout
I
solo
like his
artist.
sound better.
Because he
Quavo.
got the hooks. Quavo sounded best on the hooks.
Yeah, but then now, Culture is actually Offset's child. You know what I'm saying? Like literally in a human sense.
Yep.
Offset's child is Culture.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And Culture's mother is Cardi B, which makes Offset, I would say, 1 grade above the rest of the Migos.
So, okay.
So if the Migos are C-list celebrities, Offset is now a B-list celebrity.
Oh yeah, it's like
Only
Jay Z
'cause
with
of Cardi
Beyonce.
B?
Yeah, all because of Cardi B and
Yeah.
the whole.
Like
yeah.
Beyonce made Jay Z legitimate.
I just feel
Yeah.
like that I don't think that he's that's gonna hold weight because ultimately I don't think Cardi B is gonna be. She's a good artist, but I don't think that she's gonna be as big as she is right now down the line.
See, I think Cardi B is gonna go back home. You know what I'm saying? What I mean by that is she's gonna go to the reggaeton music, and she's gonna be with the Sheila.
She gonna do what
Eves
Nori
and the-
did.
Yeah, like she's gonna find a way to stay relevant in whatever genre that she
Right.
needs to.
Because the beautiful thing about
Mhm.
Cardi B is she was a stripper.
Yeah.
Then she was a reality TV personality, and then she was a rapper.
Right.
Yeah.
She wasn't a rapper first.
Yeah.
So if rap don't work, she can go
She can
here,
just
she can go
move
there,
on
she
to
can go
the
wherever
next
she want to
thing.
go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
Know what I'm saying?
For
And I
sure.
feel like that's what's gonna happen because
Yeah.
like I've heard her Spanish music, and I like her in Spanish better than I like her in English.
Yeah.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so she's gonna move around. She's gonna stay relevant where she's at. Whereas, I mean, Offset has a chance to be Diddy, but Cardi B is definitely gonna be the next Jennifer Lopez.
See, I think
Like, she's gonna like once if this relationship doesn't last, it's on Offset to become the man that he's supposed to be.
Right.
Whereas Cardi B is just gonna get swooped off into the next.
you know what
gimmick or the next
happened to Offset.
Whatever.
You know what happened to Offset? He's been shot up to Meek Mill.
How though?
The rebrands, man.
Oh,
The
yeah,
rebrands.
Yeah, yeah.
Think about old Meek Mill. Think about
Yeah.
old Offset.
Yeah.
Think about
true.
new Meek Mill and new Offset. It's totally different people.
Yeah.
On the real, it's like they got that same level. Like I'm not a good guy, but I'm a real guy, and I
Yeah.
care about stuff that matters to the people.
And there's not, I can't think of one hip hop artist that's hot currently that's realer than Cardi B. There's not one out there.
Boom.
Like Cardi B is gonna say exactly
I think
what's
this
on
is
her
the-
mind at the
She
moment
doesn't even
it
care
comes
about the
to her mind.
repercussions.
This is the
at
first
all.
time we ever agreed about Cardi B. That's what's up. I blame you, JB. That's what's
I'll
up.
take it.
She's the realest rapper in the game right now.
I'm not a big fan of her music. I'm not gonna
Me
lie,
neither.
but
Me neither. I'm a fan of her.
I like her as a like her personality because she, like you said, you know, she just keeps it real. She'll say anything,
Yeah.
and she don't
I mean,
care.
she got
She's
it
gonna
on
get
her
in
own.
trouble.
So
nothing.
did y'all watch her on Love and Hip Hop? I'm a
I did.
faithful watcher of Love and Hip Hop. So I seen Cardi B when she started in reality TV.
The only reality show I've ever watched is Real Husbands of Hollywood.
She a punch a hole.
Real
Nah,
Husbands of
I never
Hollywood is my
watched
shit.
her on there, but I did see like the clips of it.
So congratulations to Offset, man. You saved the Migos. I'm of the personal
you
opinion that if the Migos don't get up to Offset's level, I don't think they're gonna last too long.
I think he needs to branch off and do his own thing.
Yeah. I think we'll see more of it because he got a whole Offset is his own thing now.
Right.
He's the family guy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He
And
is the
cheated
father
and
of
she
four.
broke up with him and
Uh-huh.
it was all the toxic masculinity talk about it.
Yeah.
Like, I don't understand that shit, man. Women just throw toxic masculinity at whatever they don't like. Bruh, so you know how you was talking about Wreck-It Ralph?
Broke my heart.
Man, I was thinking about it last night at work.
Mm-hmm.
The Lego movie did the exact same thing.
That's what it is.
What are you guys talking about?
That's the play.
Like, so...
Hold on, let me
masculinity-
tell. Right, I was gonna tell her about Wreck-It Ralph. You seen Wreck-It Ralph too?
Yeah.
All right, so you see how Ralph breaks the internet was basically saying, "Nigga, get off me. I got a life too. Why you got to be all up on me?" And one of you is like a million of you trying to hold me back because you're a man and you being masculine is bad for everything that I'm trying to do. So bad that it will destroy the world and break the internet.
Yeah.
That's what I got from Wreck-It Ralph
Right,
too.
right.
So what I got from the Lego movie too was the guy, the brother had the Legos in the basement. You know what I'm saying? He was playing with them for years and decades since he was a little boy.
Mm-hmm.
And then his sister came through with the Mega Blocks, the big ones, and she just started destroying everything.
Yeah.
And then it turns out that when the Legos made it into her room, it was like this paradise. Like everybody was happy and nothing was wrong. It was daylight outside all the time. It wasn't like this desert wasteland. Everybody was happy and clean and
Hey, my nigga,
everything was beautiful.
Hey,
you know?
cartoon movies is crazy.
Man,
It ain't used to be like this.
Yeah.
I feel like it was always like this.
We was
Yeah,
just
no,
doing
it
It
was.
was always an agenda.
but it was like this
Yeah.
for us.
yeah.
Yeah.
Like what was
Definitely was.
what was the Lion King about now? What was Aladdin about now? You know,
Yeah.
like what was going
Hardcore
on?
porn. That's what all Disney movies was back then.
Hell yeah.
Hardcore.
They taught
sex.
you that they taught you all the wrong things, man. I'm telling you, and we didn't realize it until we were older.
All right, look, we got 7 minutes, man. Let's
Damn.
talk about Foot Long Lightfoot and Big Dick Tony.
Oh,
Big Dick Tony.
Yeah. I voted for Willie.
I voted for Amara. I guess I voted for Chance and Kanye.
No, you didn't. You didn't write in Chance and Kanye.
I believe he probably would, low-key.
I just wrote Willie across my
I was
ballot.
gonna vote for you, man.
You should have voted
I was
for
gonna
me.
write you in, man.
Write me in, because I am the mayor of this city.
Cause didn't what's her name? Not Roseanne. The big girl, Rosie O'Donnell.
Oh, yeah.
She almost won the 2012 election.
Did she
Like
really?
they wrote her in. She
Wow.
got like 24% of the ballot.
That's fucking crazy.
6 minutes. 6 minutes. Big
Cannot.
Dick Tony, Subway, Foot Long Lightfoot.
Foot long Lori, man.
Foot Long Lori. Foot Long Lori. All right. So, bam. What does this mean for the city of Chicago? Quick takes. Boom.
It's great because it's a woman finally. I mean, we had Jane Byrne, but we all know she lied about sleeping in Cabrini Green. And then we have, man, this is like the first black mayor since
Harold Washington.
and the first female mayor since Jane Byrne. And this is the first non-daily since Rombo.
Yeah.
I feel like
right?
he's
I thought
been
Rombo was a woman.
close to it.
Hey, you got 9 fingers. That don't make him a woman though.
Yeah.
Right? I was like, wait, what? There was a comparison there.
But I mean, politically speaking, I feel like we do need Lori, you know what I'm saying, Lightfoot, over Tony Preckwinkle. Tony Preckwinkle is actually the Chicago machine, the machine that we're paying to kill us.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Literally the machine we've been talking about all day.
Yeah.
Like with the tax breaks for Amazon to come build their new headquarters in
for
Chicago, and the pop tax and the bag tax and the So
So you want Lori?
I would say Lori over Tony just because she might be something new.
JB.
Maybe. We'll see. I don't know. I would go Lori, man.
Okay. I think this is a geopolitical scam set up by the banksters to take over the
bullshit.
world. They must push the agenda of separatism, both on racial basis and gender basis. We will see this unfold as turbulent and chaotic across not only the city, but it has grave implications for the global economic scale. I'm telling you, Big Dick Tony's gonna fuck something up.
Think so?
Cornell West,
Yeah.
y'all. Professor West is in the building.
All right, we got 4 minutes. What do we want to do with these 4 minutes?
Pakistan? India?
Yeah,
What's
man,
going
that's
on with
fucking
that?
crazy, man.
Y'all
man.
believe in angels?
What?
No.
No, man, this whole Pakistan
I
India
don't
thing,
know.
man.
Yeah.
If they could start World War III,
Now,
man.
are we gonna be able
Yo,
to do
they
this
got
in 4
nuclear.
minutes?
We gotta be worried about that because they actually have a lot of nuclear
Yeah.
stuff going on over there.
Yeah, India is known for the fucking.
Oh, they'll fuck
The
some shit up,
technology.
man.
So we
They
all
got
know
some
by
technology.
now war is inevitable.
But World War, I don't want to live.
We
I don't
went
want to
from
live
North
through
Korea
a
to
World War.
Pakistan.
We have to.
to-
We have to. Every generation.
Yeah, right. The
Every
10s,
generation.
the teens, the 50s, and now this.
Yeah.
So that means somebody alive now was alive during World War II.
My grandma.
Damn.
Damn,
Yeah, my
she
grandma
old.
turned
Wow.
96 on the 10th.
She is old, man.
like,
Congratulations, Granny.
3
For
strikes.
real. Shout out
3
to
strikes,
her.
you out. You know.
Yeah.
Like I don't want to. I don't want to die.
Bruh.
I got a
I don't know
401k
who's
to
worse,
fill
them
up.
or North Korea, man. I
So
don't
you know what I was thinking about, right? You know how when you a shorty and you poor, you don't know you poor.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Is that what war is like for you? I think war is different because World War II, you seen how everything was allocated for the army. If you was working
Right,
to
right.
build steel
Yeah.
parts for the
We
war
can't
machine.
afford that shit.
Yeah,
We can't afford to do that shit at
Oh,
all.
I
now.
know. I know.
Yeah.
But we got guns though.
Yeah, we got guns.
We
We
got
got
guns,
bullets.
though. Yeah.
Somebody
Oh, yeah.
got bullets for these
Somebody
guns.
got bullets.
Well,
We
they said
finna-
they also said too that they think that it was a U.S. fighter jet that attacked.
It's probably
attacked
a
them.
setup. It's an underlay for the
It's
overplay.
gonna
Yeah.
fuck it up for us though.
Yeah.
See, now I think war is different for us because we've never had the opposing team on our home court.
I
2
mean,
minutes. 2 minutes.
we
Right.
did.
You know what I'm saying?
We did,
Like, as an
9/11.
American, yeah. See, I feel like that
But
was
it
like,
just didn't turn in.
Fringy.
yeah, that was.
United States has never looked like how, say, Afghanistan looks now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
You know,
saying?
like,
We're
there's never
not
been a-
displaced and
there's
we're
not
still
a-
living our lives, you
Yeah.
know?
Yeah, there's not a Mexican. What's it called?
Cartel?
No,
Holocaust.
no. What do we have in other countries?
You wasting the last 2 minutes.
What
Man.
do we have in other? We got American bases. There's
Colonies?
not a Mexican
Oh,
base
yeah.
on the west side of Chicago. There's not a Afghani
right.
base in Colorado. You know what I'm saying?
You talking about, like, the embassies
We don't
and stuff?
know. No, like an actual military base
Oh, okay.
where there's Afghani soldiers
Right,
stationed in Denver, Colorado. Like we don't know what war really looks like. You know
Yeah,
what
we
I'm saying?
don't.
Well, we're gonna see soon, man.
I hope not, man.
Yeah.
It's gonna be crazy, man.
But-
Man, why you gotta end it on such a sad note, man?
I'm gonna end it on a happy note, man.
Yeah, give him a
Rhinoceros
chance,
pussy.
man. Give him a chance.
Damn. Congratulations to JB to being the first guest of 2019.
yeah.
God damn it.
Appreciate it, guys.
We was
Thank you for
lit.
coming
We was
through.
turned. What? I was at the Thought Zoo. You did?
You didn't even
I was
invite
at
me.
work.
You know what I'm saying? I didn't know you,
I
fam.
love Thought Zoo.
I didn't know you.
I love thoughts, okay? Nah,
The
don't let
word-
my girls see this.
Special place in our heart for thoughts.
All right?
Yeah.
Shout out to them.
But yeah, let's end this on a happy note, man. This was a good episode. Thanks to all the lives for tuning in. Thanks for everybody that's been rocking with us through our midlife crisis. You know what I'm saying? We got to get out of here quickly, but next week we got episode 42.
I might pull up on a moped next week.
And he's going to be extra metro. More episodes, more guests, more camera.
More camera.
Yeah,
That
man.
4K.
Man. Hey, subscribe.
All right?
Subscribe.
Like, comment, tell your mama.
Yeah,
Right?
and you don't have to ask our permission to post us on your Facebook feed or your Instagram
Share
or
this
your Twitter.
shit.
Share it. If you feel the need to
You
share
funky
it,
bitch.
share it.
Share it. Okay, so my watch broke. What time is it?
It's time to get back to the students.
Double salute.